Now, dear children, this is the time for you to hear and see the good deeds done by other children. So, write us and send us your good deeds to Mirror of Dhamma program. The telephone number and the email address will appear on the screen. So, write to us, send us your good deeds, share your good deeds with us, and we will show it to the world for you to gain a lot of merit. So now, I'll be handing over the program to Dinu Daham Puta and Devanga daughter. Namo Buddhaya, Theruvan Saranai.
Namo Buddhaya. You have now come to the Good Deeds session, where we read and watch the good deeds done by children all around the world. My name is Dinu Daham, and today I'm here with Devanga, Ariana, and Jaden.
Namo Buddhaya. My name is Devanga. Today we'll be watching the good deeds done by Tavisha Upasika, Onara Upasika, Sudhammi Upasika, and a few other Dhamma friends from Toronto and England.
The first meritorious deed was done by kids from the UK and Toronto, Canada. In the previous programs, we watched episode 1 and 2 of What Happens After Death. Today we are going to watch episode 3. Now we are born in the human world. Do you know where we are going to be born next? Who decides where we are born? We can learn about this from the episode 3.
Supreme Buddha said you will be born again, and your destination will decide on the actions you have done from your body, speech, and mind.
If you have done bad actions from your body, like killing animals, stealing, sexual misconduct, then from speech, like telling lies, divisive words, harsh speech, and idle talk, and from mind, like greediness, hatred, and having wrong view, then you will be born in bad destinations.
Namo Buddhaya.
So what did our teacher, Supreme Buddha, tell us about after death?
Supreme Buddha said you will be born again, and your destination will decide on the actions you have done from your body, speech, and mind.
If you do bad actions, do you know where will you be born? If you have done bad actions from your body, like killing animals, stealing, sexual misconduct, then from speech, like telling lies, divisive words, harsh speech, and idle talk, and from mind, like greediness, hatred, and having wrong view, then you will be born in bad destinations.
So, what are the bad destinations? In my world. Titan world. Hair world. Girls world.
If you do good actions, do you know where you'll be born after death?
If you have done good actions from your body like saving animals, not stealing, abstaining from sexual misconduct, good actions from speech like telling the truth, telling kind words, and good actions from your mind like practicing loving kindness, generosity, and having the right view, then you will be born in good destinations.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Theruvan Saranai. Namo Buddhaya.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. What a beautiful video! So, our actions from our body, speech, and mind will decide our next destination. So, we must always do good deeds to collect enormous amount of merit. Many merits to Kaya Upasika for making the script and to Dinu Daham Upasika for making the marvelous video. You can also create short 1 to 2 minute presentations or videos about any Dhamma topic or any meritorious deed you have done. You can then send them to our email address.
The next meritorious deed was done by Onara Upasika, who is 6 years old. Her and her sister watch Mirror of Dhamma every Saturday. She has shared a beautiful picture with us. She has shared many merits with local Swamiyantes, Mirror of Dhamma Swamiyantes, and all of the monks and nuns around the world. and they share many merits with all the children who practice Dhamma.
Let's see the picture.
Many merits for the inspiring drawing done by Unara Upasika. This will encourage all the children to send their drawings as well. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
The next meritorious deed was done by sDhamma Upasika from Melbourne, Australia. Last week, we watched the importance of Vesak and Poson full moon Poya days. Today we'll be watching the importance of Esala and Nikini Poya days. Let's see her amazing presentation. Importance of Full Moon Poya Days by sDhamma Paris. Esala Full Moon Poya Day in July. On an Esala Full Moon Poya Day, the Bodhisattva appeared in Queen Mahamaya Devi's womb. Prince Siddhartha and Princess Yasodhara's son, Prince Rahula, was born on an Esala Full Moon Poya Day. It was on an Esala Poya Day that the sacred tooth relic was brought to Sri Lanka by Princess Hemamala and Prince Danta. On an Esala Poya Day, the Buddha performed the Yamaka Mahapratiharya to show that he is the Buddha. It was also on an Esala Poya Day that the laying of the foundation for the Ruanvaisaya Stupa took place and the enshrinement of relics by King Dutugemanu. Nikini Full Moon Poya Day in August. On the Nikini Full Moon Poya Day was the holding of the first Sangha Council after the passing away of the Supreme Buddha, which was held by Arahant Mahakassapa. After the passing away of the Supreme Buddha, Arahant Mahakassapa protected the Supreme Buddha's teachings. It was also on that Nikini Poya Day that Ananda Mahatero attained arahantship. Sharing of merit. I would like to share all the merit that I have gained by making this presentation with my parents and brother, Pinwat Loku Swamin Vansa, Pinwat Vijitavansa Swamin Vansa, Bodhidhamma Swamin Vansa, Colombo Dhamma Friend Swamin Vansa, and all the monks and nuns all around the world. All my passed away relatives, all my other family and friends, with all my Dhamma friends, and with all living beings. Teruvan Saranai, Namo Buddhaya. Many merits to sDhamma Upasika for making and sending this beautiful presentation. We learned a lot of new and interesting facts about Esala and Nikini Poya days. I am so excited to learn more about the rest of the Poya days in the year in upcoming Mirror of Dhamma programs.
If you have any photos of any meritorious actions, you could send them to our email address which will appear on the screen. We will all rejoice to your good deeds. The last meritorious deed was done by Tavisha Upasika. She has sent a video about what she learned from the podcast called Monks in the Morning. Let's see the video she sent.
Monks in the Morning 213. Giving to the Mahasangha. Sometimes people wonder about who we should give gifts to. Once, King Pasenadi asked the Supreme Buddha who he should give gifts to. The Buddha told him to give whenever he made him happy. Then King Pasenadi asked him where gifts should be given so they produce the greatest results. Our great teacher, Supreme Buddha, told him, if you offer something to the Mahasangha, you will collect enormous merits. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Many merits to Tavisha Upasika for sending this wonderful video about giving to the Mahasangha, and many merits for Devanga for voiceovering it. We should all try to give to the Mahasangha in many ways. It could be dana, medicine, and much more. We will collect enormous merits. Today we watched many good deeds done by children all around the world. May you also have the opportunity to send your good deeds to our email address.
These meritorious deeds will help to propagate the Dhamma and help others to do meritorious deeds as well. We rejoice in your good deeds. The whole world rejoices in them too. May all of us have the opportunity to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Teruvan Saranai. Namo Buddhaya.
Namo Buddhaya. Dear children, now you have come to the meditation session. So today we will be practicing loving kindness meditation. Children, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will experience 11 benefits. So first of all, I will teach you the 11 benefits. Then you will have a happy mind to practice the loving kindness meditation. Children, this loving kindness meditation should be practiced just like a vehicle. Like a vehicle is moving, we should always practice loving kindness. So the benefits are, when you practice loving kindness meditation, you will sleep very well. You can wake up very well. You won't see evil dreams. You will become dear to humans, and also you will become dear to non-humans. Deities will protect you, and no fire, no poison, no weapon can affect someone. One can concentrate the mind quickly. One's facial complexion is serene. One dies without any confusion. If one does not attain a higher stage of enlightenment, one will be reborn in the Brahma world. So if you like to go to a Brahma world, what should you do, children? Practice loving kindness meditation. Now, haven't you seen evil dreams? Falling from high-rise buildings, from mountains in the night? Haven't you seen funerals, nightmares, funerals in the night? So if you don't like to see these evil dreams, what should you practice? Loving kindness. Genuinely spreading thoughts of loving kindness. Genuinely practicing wholesome thoughts and practicing wholesome qualities. So let's practice loving kindness meditation. Now close your eyes. Sit in a comfortable posture. Sit in a comfortable posture and then close your eyes and think according to what I say. I am too closing my eyes and meditating. So I will utter the verses of loving kindness meditation genuinely, wholeheartedly. Wish for the happiness of others and wish for the happiness of yourself and others too. So listen to me and think according to what I say. Sit in a comfortable posture. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. Now let's wish for the happiness of the beings who are living at the place you are right now. It could be your house. May all beings in this place be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city. Now, children, there are many beings in this city. There are animals, creatures, demons. There are many non-human beings and many human beings also. So try to spread loving kindness to all those beings. Think that there are enormous living beings in this city. Think of them and spread loving kindness. May all beings in this city be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this province be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy. May all beings in this province be free from anger, Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. Children, next, we are going to spread loving kindness towards all beings living in this world. So think about the world. Okay, now let's spread loving kindness. May all beings in this world be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in all worlds. Now, children, we should think of all beings in all worlds. Without neglecting anyone, we can spread loving kindness. How fortunate we are. Let's spread loving kindness to all living beings in all worlds. May all beings in all worlds be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be well and happy. Be well and happy. Now slowly open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Dear children, now we have come to the merit sharing session, and today's program was sponsored by a family from Australia, Melbourne, Australia, living in Noble Park. And the parents who sponsored for the program are Nilmini Fernando Pasika and Niresh Pirisupasaka, and son Nadun Devmit and Sanesh Nishad. So they have very good thoughts to sponsor for this program. So first of all, let's share merit with gods. May gods rejoice in this program, especially in today's program, and may they protect us, and may all the devas realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And also, may all the departed relatives of all of us, and also, as for departed relatives, they have mentioned Shelton and Kimilin and Mayton, Tislin, and may all their departed relatives rejoice in this merit, and may all the people and may everyone whose names were mentioned and the family who sponsored for this program think of these departed relatives, and may all the departed relatives be well and happy, escape from samsara as soon as possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And also, they are hoping to bless their sons, Nadun Devmit, for the birthday, celebrating the birthday on February 11th, the 15th birthday of Nadun Puta. And then also wedding anniversary that is falling on January 19th, and 16th wedding anniversary. So that is Nilmini Upasaka and Niresh Upasaka. And also January 21st, and also another family, the 8th wedding anniversary of Hasanta and Malkanti, Hasanta Upasaka and Malkanti Upasaka. May all of them have well-being, and they wish to bless their sons Nadun Devmit and Sanesh Nishad Tisum and Diman and Teshan, and also Nilmini Upasika, Niresh, Deshani, Iresh, Hasanta, Malkanti Upasika, and then Rukmal and Priyangani. So may all these Upasakas and Upasikas and sons and daughters rejoice in this merit, and by the power of this merit, may they be well and happy, have long life, well-being, comfort, and may all their good thoughts come true, and may they be able to study very well and become real disciples of the Buddha in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And may our teacher Lokaswami Nohansa and all the monks and nuns of Mahamuna Buddhist Monastery rejoice in this merit, be well and happy, have long life, well-being, comfort, and realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And also, may everyone who donate to Shraddha TV on monthly basis and even in other ways rejoice in this merit, and may they be well and happy, have long life, well-being, comfort, and realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, Theruvan Saranai. Hope to meet you with another beautiful program. Namo Buddhaya. Dear children, today for the Mirror of Dhamma program, we decided to discuss some issues that children face in school and also at home. And some children are confused. Some children do not know how to start practicing this Dhamma. Some children are worried about their friends. Some children, they don't know the right time and the right meditation to practice. And some children, they are so much concerned about how their friends react to them. And with all these things, considering all these things, we decided to provide some answers for few questions and some issues that children go through these days, especially during this pandemic. So let's learn something very timely for y'all, and strengthen our minds and live a happy life. So let's go for refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, observe 5 precepts, and then we'll see what are the questions and the issues that we could solve and live a peaceful life. Okay, now let's go for refuge. Sit properly. If possible, watch this program seated in a nice place. And if possible, try to wear white as well, as a respect to the Buddha, to the Dhamma, and to the Sangha. Dedicate your time and energy. And also, now sit properly and keep your palms together. Keep the palms on the top of the forehead and go for refuge to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. You are going to take the greatest refuge right now. Not a simple thing. You are going to go for refuge to the foremost thing in the world, for the foremost thing in the world, for the foremost Buddha, you are going to go for refuge. For the foremost Dhamma, for the foremost Sangha. There's nothing equal to the triple gems. That is the truth. And by that truth, may there be well being. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. To observe the 5 precepts, say after me. I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. I follow these precepts for happiness in this life, for rebirth in heaven, and to realize the Four Noble Truths. In this Gautama Buddha's dispensation, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, now let's do that one Vandana. Iti piso bhagavarahang samma sambuddho vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati Satta deva manusanang Buddho bhagavati Swakato bhagavata dhammo Sanditiko akaliko Ehi passiko panaiko Paccatang veditabbo Vinyohiti Supatipanno bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujjupatipanno bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samiti patipanno bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidan chattari purisa yugani Atta purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo Dakkineyo anjali karaniyo Anuttarang punyaketang lokasati Vandami cetiyang sabbang sabbatanesu patittitam saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada yassa mule nisinnova sabbari vijayang aka Pato sabang yutang satta vandetang bodhipadapang ime ete mahabodhi lokanatena pujita ahampite namassami bodhi raja namatute sadhu Sadhu, sadhu. Say after me. My great teacher, Gautama Buddha, beside the river Neranjara, at Buddha Gaya, seated under the Bodhi tree, purified the body, speech and mind, even in secrecy, did not commit any misdeeds, guarded sense faculties, controlled sense faculty. My Supreme Buddha realized the Dhamma without anyone's help, obtained supernatural powers, developed great virtue, concentration and wisdom, followed the noble path, the noble eightfold path, achieved true happiness, understood all worlds, and escaped from all worlds. Became a great teacher for taming others. Became an incomparable teacher for taming others with great abilities. The Blessed One became a great teacher for gods and humans. Taught the sublime Dhamma for realization. Sadhu, sadhu. My Buddha became a Bhagava. My homage to Gautama Buddha. My homage to the relics of the Buddhas. My homage to the Jayasri Mahabodhi tree. My homage to the noble Dhamma. My homage to the noble Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu. The Blessed One obtained all these qualities. The Buddha became a Bhagava. The Buddha became a Bhagava. The Buddha became a Bhagava. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Let's pay homage to the Buddha 3 times and worship our Lokasamin Wahansa and go for the Q&A. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Supremely Enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. And may our homage be to our teacher, Most Venerable Avasarai, Most Venerable Kirimatgoda Jnanananda Mahathera, our Pingvat Lokaswamin Wahansa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Children, you might be wondering why we have to worship and pay respect to the Buddha and Lokaswamin Wahansa before we start a sermon. So remember, without developing gratefulness, we can't keep even one step ahead in this path of Dhamma. This path of Dhamma is to be practiced and developed together with gratefulness. Each and every moment, gratefulness should be developed. If you take Arahant Sariputta, he never goes to sleep without worshipping Arahant Asaji. See the gratefulness. So, gratefulness is something that should be developed day by day. Children, see how much you have developed so far. Think wisely, contemplate. Am I grateful to my parents? Am I grateful to my siblings? Am I grateful for my relatives? Am I grateful for the monks who teach me Dhamma? Am I grateful to my teacher Lokaswami Mahansa? And what I have done for that? So, to become a superior person, first of all, we should recall the favors that we have received by others. We should always recall the benefits and gains and support we have received by others, received from others. Then, when you recollect, what happens? You will automatically become grateful. That's why Buddha said, wise thinking. Wise thinking is like a pinnacle. Wise thinking is wisdom. Wise thinking will develop wisdom. Wise thinking will open the gateways to Nibbana. So a lot of people are thinking unwisely. So fall into the wise category through the Buddha's teachings. So considering some problems that children go through in life, today we decided to discuss some issues and some questions. So the first question is, what should we do if our friends are bullying us? What should we do if our friends are bullying us? Actually, what should we do, children? If our friends are bullying, friends means, do the whole class bully you? Do all the friends bully you? Or just one or two? Now recall, is it the whole class? Is it all the teachers? Is it all your friends or just one or two friends? Mostly one or two friends. One or two children. Imagine if the whole class is bullying us. Then compare the suffering in the animal world and the bullying that you experience. Which is more, suffering in the animal world or the bullying? Suffering in the animal world. Then when you think like that, you can calm your mind. Forget it. But have you ever practiced loving kindness towards those children or people who bully you? Have you ever practiced loving kindness or spread loving kindness towards them? Have you ever tried to help them when they need support? Have you ever tried to support them even when they did not want something? Have you tried to help them and support them and be helpful to them? Think to yourself, if you practice loving kindness, they can't bully you. You will be their best friend. Lack of loving kindness, they bully you. Practice loving kindness. When they bully you, the more they bully you, the more you should practice loving kindness. The more they reject you, you should practice more qualities. The more they hate you, you should practice more loving kindness and compassion. Feel compassionate towards them. If someone is doing a bad karma, how should you feel towards that person? You should pity that person because that person is accumulating a bad karma. End of the day, who is getting bullied? You or the person who is bullying? Who will get bullied? Who will get bullied by the karma? The person who is doing bullying or the listener or the victim? The person who is bullying the other person will get bullied by the karma. If you think that the other person who is scolding us and irritating us, annoying us, he is accumulating a bad karma. If you have that knowledge, will you get upset? Will you feel like you are bullied? No, you will feel like the other person is bullied. The person who is bullying me is bullied himself. Did you ever think like that? Then will you, now the problem is, we think that we are bullied. It's something that has happened in our mind. That something originated in our mind. And we suffer. End of the day, they live happily, but only for a short time. When someone hurt another person, he will be hurt by others. So, it's always by wise thinking we can avoid suffering. So, it's the way we think. It's how we think cause us happiness or sadness. Don't ask for troubles. You should have the ability to forget things. So the secret for bullying is spreading loving kindness and helping them, treating them. They will stop that. Share merit with gods. That's the solution. Share merit with gods and bless them. So try to practice this, and if you have results, you will have results. But write to us about bullying as well. What are the ways you could get bullied? So how do I know if I am being arrogant? The second issue. How do I know if I am being arrogant? Not me. Who? All of us. So how can you recognize if you're arrogant? When your parents correct you, if you are stubborn and if you can't listen to them, you're arrogant. And when you are told, when you are corrected by teachers, and after they correct you, if they scold you, and if you are waiting for them to come to you and ask for forgiveness from you, that means you're arrogant. Some children, once they are corrected by the teachers in harsh ways, some children expect the teachers to come to them and to say sorry to the children. Children, that is good for us to go to hell. The ones who expect hell together with that sorry, they can expect something like that. Not wise people. So, if a child is not grateful, and if a child can't listen to the teachers, he is arrogant. Then, once parents have prepared food for you, if you can't eat that, if you are complaining unnecessarily during this pandemic, arrogant. Sometimes parents tell you to do this, you are doing something else. Sometimes parents tell you, leave your shoes here, remove your clothes here, keep your clothes here, keep your books here, but you keep somewhere else. Arrogant. Parents tell you not to play games now, attend to the programs, attend to the schoolwork, not doing that. Arrogant. If you can't do it, go to the parents, worship the parents. I'll tell you a secret, children. Sometimes we are stressful actually. We can't do what the parent says. So, what you should do is rather than rejecting it, go to the parents nicely. Worship the parents first and said, Mom, Dad, I can't do this, Mom. Can you please give me a solution? Can you give me some days? Can you give me some time? Could we find a solution? Here, without discussing anything, immediately or like very fast, we reject. Arrogant. Therefore, children, your parents are compassionate. Your parents are your first teachers. They are Brahmas. You are living with Brahmas. And if you venerate your parents, you can go to divine worlds. Your whole life was gifted by your parents. Whatever you do today, it's all because of your parents. Even if you lie your body down on a bed, even if you keep your body in a car and travel, even if you are living in a house, all these things we are experiencing today, even if you are watching what you like, even if we are watching what we like, end of the day, all these things we are doing because this life was gifted by our parents. Don't be arrogant. And then What is the best time to meditate? What do you think, children? What's the best time to meditate? Once in a sutta, once the Buddha said, as a businessman should do business in the morning, afternoon, and also in the evening. Throughout the day, he should do. So, we as disciples of the Supreme Buddha, we should meditate in the morning, afternoon, and also in the evening. The more you meditate, the more you develop the mind. Try to be mindful always. Just after you wake up, you can meditate. Then in the midday, you can meditate. Why? In the middle of the day, you can think, I would die in the evening. And then you can meditate in the afternoon. While walking also, you can meditate. Then before you go to sleep, you can think, I could die in the night. So before I go to sleep, I should meditate. Like that, try to meditate 3 times a day and gain merit. Try to do 3 meditations every day. And then, what should I do to become beautiful? What should I do to become beautiful? What should you do, children? Offering dhan. So then, not getting angry, you can become beautiful. So rather than struggling to buy makeup and all, try to be free from anger. Then, not getting annoyed and irritated for small things and showing bitterness. Don't show bitterness to parents. So, now when I give these instructions, don't have hopes to practice this throughout the life because it's difficult. Plan for 1 week. Plan for 1 week. Practice it. And then again plan for another week. If worse come to worse, at least have a determination in the morning until evening, until you go to bed. And then write it, okay, I came across today. I was about to get angry, but I tolerated. This is what you call practicing Dhamma. And then, children, the last problem, there are many problems these days, so we'll discuss one by one. And the other problem is screening time, like looking at the computer for a long time. So follow the instructions given by the doctors, and also try to understand that when you are going through this kind of a time period, which is difficult to do schoolwork and difficult to concentrate. So when these kinds of problems come to our life, first of all, what we should do is not to get upset and sad because of these things, not to complain. Try to understand the danger of this human life. Try to understand how difficult this human life is, how difficult this existence is, how difficult it is to survive. So when you think like this from these situations, from these problems, you will develop a quality in your mind, in your life, to get detached to this existence. And then your mind will incline to practice meditation, to be virtuous and to be wise enough to escape from these sufferings forever. So rejecting this work, being annoyed and being upset and neglecting this work will not help you to disenchant and will not help you in the future. And once this pandemic is over, we will have to suffer a lot. So do to the extent possible. Share merit with gods. Do merit as much as possible. Take necessary precautions for your eyes. And then be humble and obedient to the teachers. Tell your problems to the teachers. And spread loving kindness to your teachers and to your friends. And do merit as much as possible. And share merit with gods. And light a lamp to the Buddha. And light a lamp to Arahant Bakula. And light a lamp to Arahant Angulimala. And expect and hope for this pandemic to overcome as soon as possible. Look at the Buddha statue for some time. So we are living in a time period where the Buddha's teachings, the Buddha's dispensation is fading away. This is the last stage of the Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Don't ever have hopes to come to the human world again. Don't expect virtuous monks in the future. We are at the last stage. So, after the Bodhisattva became a Buddha, after 20 years, when the Buddha was alive, the monks started breaking precepts. Monks started doing evil things just after 20 years when the Buddha was alive. Then Buddha had to impose precepts. Now, more than 2,500 years. So, by understanding the value and how rare the Buddha's teachings are, may you dedicate your life and not worry about what your friends has said and done, but to be happy with what you have and to be happy with the greatest gift you have got from the Buddha, from the Dhamma, from the Sangha, and be happy always and not to feel sad for any other reason. May you be blessed by the power of the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. May you be blessed by the Ronali Mahasaya. May you be blessed by the Jayasri Maha Bodhi tree. May you be blessed by the Buddha's forehead relic. May you be blessed by all the relics of the Buddha. May you be blessed by the Dhamma. May you be blessed by the Pacheka Buddhas. May you be blessed by all the Arahants. May you be blessed by our Lokasami Hansa and by all the monks and nuns in all over the world. And may all of you all realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Children, now we are going to chant Paritta. So we are going to chant the Atavisi Piritta. So chant together with the video. You will be able to read the sutta very well, and you can chant together with the monks. So get trained very well to chant this sutta. And as homework, see if you can record your chanting and send to us to the email that is mentioned, that is shown in the screen. So now get ready to chant the Atavisi Piritta. Namo Buddhaya.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Tannang karo mahaviro medhang karo mahayaso saranang karo lokahito dipang karo jyotindharo kondanyo janapamokho mangalo purisa sabo sumano sumano dhiro revato rativadhano sobito guna sampanno anomedassi januttamo padumo loka pajjato narado varasarati padumuttaro sattasaro sumedho aggapuggalo sujato sabbalokago piyadassi narasabo attadassi karuniko Dhammadassi tamonudo siddhato asamoloke tisso varada sangvaro සුඛදායකෝ කකුසන්தோ සත්තවාහෝ කෝනාගමනෝරනංජෝ පස්සපෝ සිරි සම්පන්නෝ ගෝතමෝ සක්්‍ය පුංගවෝ තේසං සච්චේන සීලේන කාන්තිමෙත්ත බලේන ච තේපිත්වං අනුරක්ඛන්තු ආරෝග්‍යේන සුඛේන චාති සබ්බීතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සබ්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සබ්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සබ්බ දේවතා සබ්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ සබ්බේ බුද්ධා බලප්පත්තා පච්චේකානංචයං බලං අරහන්තානංච තේජේන රක්ඛං බන්ධාමි සබ්බසෝ සබ්බේ බුද්ධා බලප්පත්තා පච්චේකානංචයං බලං අරහන්තානංච තේජේන රක්ඛං බන්ධාමි සබ්බසෝ සබ්බේ බුද්ධා බලප්පත්තා පච්චේකානංචයං බලං අරහන්තානංච තේජේන රක්ඛං බන්ධාමි සබ්බසෝ සාදු සාදු සාදු.
මෙවැනි වටිනා ධර්මදේශනා ශ්‍රවණය කිරීමට ශ්‍රද්ධා ඩේලි YouTube චැනලය සබස්ක්‍රයිබ් කරන්න.